Hi everyone, so that is a crack pipe. So wonder why I have this on the wall is specific reasons, as I am a recovering addict and I was stuck on that pipe for 17 years straight. Now the very first time I tried that, I was instantly hooked. Now, if I could take back the time now and go back and realize what would happen, I wouldn't have tried it. Now, I put this up on the wall a little while ago when I was doing some training to go into schools and share the damage of meth, you know. So I was in a training and a pipe come up on the screen and instantly I had a trigger. Now, I was pretty far into my recovery. I'm going on 4 years into my recovery, and for that to really set off that trigger, it gutted me, and I had to walk out crying because it's really hard when you have something that's destroyed you and taken your life away and you finally get clean, and a simple image can put that back into your head like that. It's really traumatic. So I said to myself, I don't want to look at that pipe anymore as that's a good pipe, that's burning well, you know, in all the good times, not all the bad times, and most of it was bad times. So I really wanted to look at in a different way than what my mind was seeing it, you know. So I've done a lot of healing and training to rewrite my mind of what it knew. So I hung that up and I sat down in front of it for a while, and I really went through what it done to my life and what it's stolen from me. And you know, I was a mother for 17 or 16 years and I was an addict. So you know, being taken away from the motherhood, you know, so all the things that I experienced that were bad, I sat and I let it sink into my mind, and eventually I broke down in tears, you know. And it's reversed the thought of seeing it now. It's not like, oh shit, that looks like good stuff. It's more of, that destroyed me. And that's what we need to do. We need to put things out there that we look at it as a different way. You know, I know when some people see something to do with their past, like a drink or a syringe, they instantly get the good side and not the bad side. And some of us can go back from a simple trigger. So my plan is to share what I know, and this is one of the things that I did. And you can put this into any sense of what you're struggling with, what you're coming off, and just really, it's kind of like a meditation, but you're going into depth of what it really did to you. And I've had 17 years of just this drug destroying me. And you know, when I first got into recovery, it took me 8 months before I actually threw the pipe away. Because for 8 months I was thinking maybe I might need it, you know. And then the first relapse, I didn't have a pipe, so I didn't get a good taste of it. But the second relapse, I did, you know. So it all comes together slowly, and that's my share on what I want to see this as, you know. I used to look at that and see goodness in it, you know. None of the bad stuff come to my head. It was just like, oof, that looks good, you know. And now it's like, no, this is dirty. It's stolen from me. It rips families apart, you know. It stole my motherhood to raise my son. You know, I chose that over my son and my family and stuff. So I'm extremely lucky to have made it out. Now, 2% make it out, and I'm grateful to be one of the 2%ers, you know, because so many we're losing and so many can't come back from that. So we spread awareness of not to try it, you know, because that first puff, game over, and that was 17 years ago. So it's really not worth it. And if you've got a trauma past, if you've got an addictive nature, you know, it's you're playing with the dark side, hell, you know. So I wanted to share that with you guys because I think it's very, very important. And this is how I've done it. And it's all about the mind, you know. And it's not the drinking, it's the thinking, you know. And I've always thought of that, you know. We don't just drink because we want to drink. We start thinking, and then our thoughts get overwhelmed, and then we turn to drink. So it's amazing how we can switch that around and change a thought pattern. And that's what I've done, you know. So Happy recovery, guys. Was an addict here.